Obviously, this is a video just for you Americans out there. I'm just doing this just because it's easier for me. So, excuse the energy drink. I've had a rough morning. So, I got these today, and these are what Americans would call biscuits. But you see, this is how stupid America really is, because they're not biscuits. They're scones. Scones. You call this a biscuit, yeah? I call it a scone. This is not a biscuit, right? This is a scone, all right? Or a scone is what people like to call it. But Americans call it biscuits. Hello, Blood Knight. Americans call it biscuits, but really sweet in the smell. Yeah, I mean, really nice. These are cheese ones. But oh, amazing. And over here we put butter, cream cheese and jam on them, and also cream. But today we're just gonna put plain butter on it, mate. You know what I mean? Like, can't be asked doing anything else. So we're just gonna prep some butter in a little bowl. All right. And we're gonna put some butter and some cheese and some jam on them, and we're gonna enjoy them properly. Scones, not biscuits. Look, this is a biscuit to you, yeah? That's what they are. That's the real name for them. Like the real name. They're not biscuits. A biscuit is something you dip into your tea and coffee. Don't do that with these. So we're gonna try to soften this butter up a little bit, just because it's almost rock solid. And as some people may not know, that butter actually originally is green, just with a bit of salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our butter, we're just going to smear it on nice and thick. Got to respect the schmear. Respect the schmear, bro. Got to. And even though that's got butter on it, we're going to put a bit of cheese on there. And then on the other one, we're going to put some more butter. We're going to put some jam on it. I know these are cheese scones, all right, but, you know, you can't have a bit of savoury without a bit of sweet. That's how we eat them over here. So, and then we have this Laughing Cow cream cheese, which we're going to put on one. All right, nice block like that. Just stick it on. Again, respecting the schmear. Just flatten that down nice and easy. And you have yourself a cheese and butter cheesy scone. Like so. Absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. And then we have some strawberry jam. This is house recipe. Oh, these strawberry jams are a nightmare to open. They really are. Oh, do you know, okay. Just do that. Rip it open. Rip the fucker open. Bucket. Oh, come on, you shite bag. So, we have our strawberry jam, which we're going to stick on this one. So, let's stick our strawberry jam on this. And we don't want too much jam compared to the ratio of butter. But sometimes it is good to have a lot of jam on these. Usually what we would do was have plain ones, and here in the UK we put butter, jam on the bottom one, and clotted cream. If you've never had clotted cream, try it. It's really, really nice. Try and get Devonshire clotted cream though, here from England, right? Because Devonshire clotted cream is the better one. That is some jam, I tell you. And sometimes we'll just stick them together. I know people are going to say it's disgusting, but it's the way you should eat them technically. If I had cream, I would be putting cream with, but we're going to try them separately and tell you what we think. Over our bowl as well. So butter and cheese. Light fluffy snack. Really nice. You can see that. It's just so nice. Sorry about the hairdo, people. It's bad hair day today. Fucking hell. Alright, man. Fucking hell. Well, don't break your leg. But, yeah, you Americans have got it seriously wrong. It is not a biscuit. It's a scone. Scone or scone. A scone is the best way of saying it, because it's more universal. But if you're an American visiting England for the first time, find a tea room and ask for scones, all right, with jam and cream. So you now can't get better. These scones, they're so bouncy. It's just unbelievable. So this is the so one with the cheese. It's all right. I prefer them with butter and jam and cream, obviously, but it's the one with the jam. So now that's more like it. That's more like it. Honestly. Oh, we might be doing an Italian hot sauce challenge today. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Like I've just said, you Americans call them biscuits. We call them by their original name, scones. Nice, really nice, especially with that strawberry jam. I'm just going to do another one, just because I feel like it. But yeah, thank you, Cole. Much appreciated, lad. I hope everyone's having a lovely day today so far. I really do. Because I'm having a fantastic fab dabby doozy was of a day. I don't know. I don't fucking care either. So I also want to say on this stream, okay, to everyone that I speak to, okay, that I now no longer care the drama and it's going through. Right, everyone can deal with it on their fucking own. I am not getting involved anymore. Right, I am not helping anyone anymore. drama, right? Because it's just not worth my time or my effort. And then you get people lying to you about it, saying, oh, well, actually the drama went down like this, when as a matter of fact it went down a totally different way. A lot of people will not tell you the truth about that drama, right? Like when I got involved with the Larry drama, nobody told me the outright truth, and I had to kind of gather the truth myself. And that's why me and Larry buried the hatchet, because it just wasn't worth it. Drama wasn't necessary. Look, I don't care what anyone says. As you can see, these scones just break beautifully. They really do. Oh, amazingly beautiful. They just break so easy. And obviously the butter is still a little bit on the hard side, but I don't think it matters anymore, because it's one of those things where I just couldn't care less anymore. Number 2, Infamous 2 was better. I'll say that outright. Yeah, I mean, Infamous 2 was better, bro. Everyone's got different tastes in games, especially me. I mean, if anyone ever wants to play Call of Duty Mobile with me, I will leave a screenshot of my profile name for Call of Duty Mobile. And if you want to add me as a friend and play along, all right, then everyone is welcome. All right. I mostly do Battle Royale or zombies. I like the zombies, just because it's a piece of piss. You know what I mean? Sometimes on the endless mode it can be a bit a pain in the backside, but it's a cool game to play, especially on your phone. You know what? These jam scones are just gorgeous, honestly. Absolutely lovely. But honestly, Bad Santa, I've not watched it. I've not watched Bad Santa. I don't really watch Christmas films. I don't like them. I mean, don't come well with Christmas. And this Christmas just gone was, I thought it was going to be a good one. But you know what certain people are like? They just turn on you. You know what I mean? And when they're high, and it's not necessary. It's not, you know. So, they lost my gain. I would say Infamous 2 was definitely a better game. So, it just acted as a better game as well. Alright, they're both good games. Well, we hope. We hope. But I'm not going to hold my hopes up with it, because there's a lot of games that aren't going to be remastered. There are a lot that are never going to be remastered, so I'm not going to hold my hopes up. But if they get... What is this? Well, it depends on whether or not you're in the UK or whether or not you're in America. Because in America they call them biscuits. In England we call them scones. So yeah, scone, butter, cheese. Well, scone, butter and jam. Sorry. But welcome, food reviewer. Well, but being real, I don't think Infamous is going to get a remake properly because strawberry jam, mate. Strawberry jam. Yeah, Cole, I don't think that Infamous is going to get a proper remake, mate. I think it will get us a remake of a couple of the games, but not the full collection. But going back to what I was saying earlier about the drama thing. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there I notice that do drama, and I would say that in London they do, yes. In the UK we certainly have a lot of these. These are actually cheese ones. I prefer the plain ones with a bit of butter, jam, clotted cream. Love clotted cream. Oh, amazing, honestly. We also like our pork scratchings. Everyone just knows them as crackling, but pork scratchings, you know. Oh. But I would say that a lot of British people do eat a lot of scones, yeah. Now, I hope that's a game that never gets remade. To be honest with you, Cole, I don't agree with you on that one. I hope it's a game that never gets remade. Because it's just... It's... No. It's not the type of game you want to remake. I mean, don't get me wrong, the multiplayer was good on it. It can be. It depends on the area that you're living in. London is a very expensive place. So all the major cities are actually quite expensive. Even seaside towns as well. If you're just going to like regular towns or villages, they're not usually that dear. Oh, people, we did do a review video, which I don't know who was here for, but we reviewed these Airhead sweets, these Airhead sours. Okay, we reviewed these. Alright, and they're basically like Play-Doh. Don't bother buying them, this shit. Absolute crap. They really are. No, I've started to eat a lot more like bready foods and stuff like that. It's like tortilla wraps, do you know what I mean? I get protein tortillas, you know, so I get, you know what I mean, it's like 10 grams of protein per tortilla. And then I just sit there, fold it up and just eat it. Bit of butter in the middle of it, a bit of cream cheese, mint, proper mint. Anyway, that's all from me for now. I will keep you all posted with what's going on later on. But yeah, I just wanted to do that video just so you Americans, just because some of you Americans don't understand. It's not a biscuit, it's a freaking scone. Get it right. Right. Much appreciated for everyone for turning up. Good to see a new person in the chat. Dirty Bong food reviewer. Pleasure for having you on. Honestly, much appreciated. Right, I will take a screenshot of my profile for Call of Duty Mobile. Right, and if anyone wants to have a game of zombies on their phone with me, like, feel absolutely free. Alright, I will leave a post of my Call of Duty name up. Alright, and all you have to do is just work out the game and make sure you've got the up-to-date version though, please, people, before you try to add me. Otherwise, it will not come through. I am on the latest iOS upgrade for my iPhone. Alright, so you need the newer version of the game. Alright, which will give you recon in the section of the categories for the games. And yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day. Take care, people. Bye.